Jai Hind everyone, this is Achintya Pande as Assistant Professor in Department of Information Technology at Ajay Kumar Garg Engineering College. Today I will explore about data analysis, right? Data analytics, and we will see this data analytics from process, the data analysis journey from process to its types, right? So, where data analytics are, performed. See, there are two category of data. One is relational data, structured data, and another one is unstructured data. Okay. So, for structured data, there are, software or in general RDBMS. Okay. And for unstructured data, the data which are of so many formats, like it could have text, like it could have image and all. Okay. So, the data of various formats all together, it could be said as a unstructured data, right? Like we can see on the social side, like sensor data and all that, random data. So, these are unstructured data. So, what what process could be adopted, how we can get the information, relevant information out of the unstructured data. So, this is the, this data analytics is the way where we see the process and methods where we could perform that process and method, and we could get the insight out of that unstructured data. So, today we will see the journey of data analysis from its process and various types of data analytics types, right? Okay. So, first the definition of data analytics. Data analysis, it is the process of cleaning, changing and processing raw data and extracting actionable relevant information that help business make informed decision. Okay. How we could predict that this sector could grow and all. So, in every sector, we see that there is a requirement of data analytics engineer whom takes all data and could predict about future businesses and all, right? So, data analysis is the process of cleaning, changing and processing raw data and extracting relevant information that makes businesses to take decisions. Okay. So, this is the definitions. So, a simple example of data analysis can be seen whenever we take a decision in our daily lives by evaluating what has been happened in the past, and what will happen if we make that decisions. Okay. So, basically it is the process of analyzing the past or future and making decision based on that analysis. So, how the decision will be relevant, that we will see based on the data, right? So, how we train, how we validate the things and could take decisions so that it would help. Okay. So, the process, what process is around? This is the 5 steps process. First, we identify the data. Okay. What type of how we identify. Okay. Then we collect the data, then out of that data we clean the data, then analyze data and then interpret, and then we get the insights out of that. So, this is the process of data analysis: identification, collection, cleaning, analyze and interpretation. Okay. So, why data analysis is important? Okay. So, as we know, like it would help to take decisions. So, the first is better customer targeting, because you don't want to waste your business's precious time, resources and money putting together advertising campaign targeted at demographic groups that have little to no interest in the goods and services you offer. Okay. So, data analysis helps you see where you should be focusing your advertising efforts. Okay. So, one of the important thing is the better customer targeting. Okay. How we get the number of customers. Okay. Second, you will know your target customer better. Okay. So data analysis track how well your products and campaign are performing within your target demographics. Okay, like in elections, we see and we predict. Okay, through data analysis, your business can get a better idea of your target audience, spending habits, disposable income, and most likely areas of interest. Okay. Next is it reduce operational cost. Okay. The data analytics basically is for the future, I mean, okay, how your businesses grow in coming future. So that we can, I mean, invest and all this thing in that sector. So it's reduced. Next, I mean, the reason for why data analysis is important is it reduce basically the operational cost. Okay, so data analysis, so which area in your business need more, I mean, resources and money, and which area are not producing and thus should be eliminated. Okay, so these all things help in taking decision. These all things helps in I mean, investing money, in which field we should invest more money and in which field we should not invest money or should drop the idea. Okay, if we perform the analytics, then it will help that. Okay. Next is you get more accurate data. If you want to make informed decision, you need data, but there is more to it. The data in question must be accurate. So data analysis help businesses acquire relevant, accurate information, which is suitable for developing future marketing strategy, business plans, and realigning the company vision or mission. Okay. Now, what are the process that data analysis is to be data analysis has to be performed? So one is data requirement gathering. How you going to gather the data requirement? Okay. So ask yourself, you are doing this analysis, what type of data analysis you want to use and what data you are planning on analyzing. Okay. Then next is data collection. Data collection is guided by the requirement you have identified. It's time to collect the data from your sources. Okay. Next is data cleaning. So not all of the data you collect will be useful. Okay. So it's time to clean it up. This process is where you remove white space, duplicate record, and basic error. Like there are many, I mean, data sources, like we have sensor data, we have satellites data. So the continuous streams are there. So how we are going to sample and how we collect those data? Not all of the data, not all continuous streaming data are required. We simply sample that data and clean that data. Okay. So then we perform the analysis. So here is where you use data analysis software and other tool to help you interpret and understand the data so that we can arrive at conclusions. Okay. Next, after analysis, we interpret that data. So now that you have your results, you need to interpret them and come up with the best courses of action based on your findings. So after interpretation, data visualization. The data visualization is a fancy way of saying graphically show your information in a way that people can read and understand it. Data visualization, like you have seen, there are so many, graph or kind of visual representations. Okay. Next is types of data analysis. So how many types of data analysis? This is the process. The process has steps, and the process has first step is data requirement gathering, then data collection, then cleaning, then data analysis, then interpretation, and last is visualization. Now, how many types of data analysis? Depending on the data, we decide different kind of analysis. So one is diagnostic analysis. Okay. So diagnostic analysis answer the question, why did this happen? Using insight gained from statistical analysis, analysts use diagnostic analysis to identify pattern in data. Ideally, the analysis finds similar pattern that existed in the past and consequently use those solutions to resolve the present challenges hopefully. See, the software, what the software does, okay? I mean data analytics, what does this software, okay? So, actually in all cases, the focus is to find the pattern out of that random or unstructured data. So, how the pattern could be find out, okay? So, this is the main, I mean key points in analyzing, okay? Once we get the pattern by using the data analytics software, its interpretation and visualization could be easily done, okay? Next type of data is predictive analysis, okay? So, predictive analysis answer the question what is most likely to happen, okay? By using pattern found in older data as well as current events analysis, which predict the future event. While there is no such thing as 100% accurate forecasting, the odds improve if the analysis have plenty of detailed information, okay, like by using the concept of machine learning, okay, predictive analysis is done. Next type of data analysis is prescriptive analysis, okay. So, mix all the insight gained from the other data analysis types and you have prescriptive analysis, okay. Sometimes an issue cannot be solved solely with one analysis type and instead require multiple insights, okay. So, this is called prescriptive analysis. Next one is statistical analysis. So, in statistical analysis, answer the question what happened, okay. So, this statistical analysis cover data collection, analysis, modeling, interpretation and presentation using the dashboards, okay. Again is a qualitative data analysis. The qualitative data analysis method derives data via words, symbol, pictures and observation. This method does not use statistics. The most common qualitative method use the content analysis, narrative analysis, okay. So, quantitative analysis, content analysis is for analyzing behavior and verbal data. Narrative analysis for working with data culled from the interview, diaries and survey, okay. Quantitative data analysis, statistical data analysis method collect raw data and process it into numerical data, okay. This quantitative data analysis include hypothesis testing, mean or average, okay. Hypothetical testing for asserting the truth of a given hypothesis or theory for a data set or demographic. Mean or average determine the a subject's overall trend by dividing the sum of list of number by the number of item on the list, okay. Suppose we conduct a test in a class and if we find the mean, then we could have an idea that how what type of student are there in this class, right. So, by calculating mean or average, we would have some idea, okay. Okay. This is the lifestyle or you can say life cycle of data analysis project, okay. So, the life cycle of a data analysis project. So, steps 1 is business issue understanding, okay. Step 2 is data understanding. Step 3 is data preparation, exploratory analysis and modeling and validation and then visualization and presentation. This business issue understanding basically include define business objective, gather required information, define appropriate analysis method and clarify scope of work, okay. And the understanding include collect initial data, identify requirement, data availability and explore data and characteristics. Now, preparation include gather data from multiple sources, cleanse, format, blend and sample. Exploratory analysis and modeling, it develop methodology, it determine important variables, build model, assess model. Validation include evaluate results, review process, determine next step, results are valid, process to step 6, it is invalid, revisit, okay. I mean then again start issue understanding, then preparation, exploratory and all. And in visualization and presentation, it include communicate results, determine best method to present insight based on the analysis and audience and craft a compelling story, make recommendations, okay. So, the conclusion include the data analysis, inspection, modification, modeling and transforming of data as per the need of the research topic. Okay. Okay. So, this is all about the data analysis process and types. We have just seen that how unstructured data could be, I mean, analyzed so as to get the decisions. Okay. Thank you.